welcome to my channel, Infinite Intuition. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if not, then just welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading today, and I hope that it resonates with you. So, just a little FYI, this intro is going to be in the beginning of each video for this Zodiac reading series. This is something that I did last month, and I had a really fun time doing it, and I kind of wanted to do it again, and I wanted to keep doing this each month for you guys. So yeah, this intro is going to be in the beginning of each video segment of this series for this month, and then I plan on doing that again like next month and all having the same intro. That way all of you get the same message and I don't have to keep repeating myself. So this is going to be all about your zodiac sign and what message you need to hear based on that zodiac sign. So this could either be your sun, moon, rising, a strong placement in your natal chart, your birth chart, or it could simply just be a message that you felt drawn to hear. Okay, you don't necessarily need to be this specific zodiac sign to hear this message. Okay, it's just whatever is guiding you to come to this video and listen to the message in this particular video. But for the most part, the intention is that this zodiac sign is related to you, and therefore this message is for you. So again, that's your sun, moon, rising, strong placement in your birth chart, or simply just a message that you need to hear. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Hello Geminis, and welcome to your reading. So as you see here, I already have the cards laid out for you, and this is just to help me make sure that the video was kind of short and sweet, and especially since I have quite a few zodiacs to get through, and yeah, it's just to make this go a little bit smoother. But oh wait, did I say Gemini? See, Taurus. So for whatever reason, Tauruses, I feel a strong Gemini vibe for you guys. So I highly encourage you to watch the Gemini reading when I do that next. I do plan on posting, I think, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini all in the same day. They may not be released at the same time, but if you're watching this right when the Taurus video goes up, then I think just like maybe wait a couple hours or something. Just my guess. And then the Gemini video should be up not too long after. So yeah, I highly encourage you to watch Gemini. I can't believe I said Gemini. Like, I kept telling myself, like, this is Taurus's video. I need to say Taurus, and then I still said Gemini. So yeah, please, please, please go ahead and watch Gemini. But Taurus, this is going to be for you guys. So we got the card in the middle here. It's going to be your focus card for the reading, and then we'll get into your oracle cards. So we've got the Ace of Swords. So with this, the Ace of Swords, I definitely get more so communication. Something about communication for you guys. It can also deal with the mind as well, but I'm getting a stronger sense on communication. And maybe needing to speak up about something, which could also be why I'm getting a strong Gemini vibe, because sword cards are air signs, or related to air signs. Gemini is an air sign. Taurus is an earth sign. But you are very focused, Tauruses. You are very focused on your communication at this time. Air is about the mind and communication. With it coming upright, though, I feel a stronger vibe of you working on communication in a positive way. I feel like there may be a struggle, or there has been struggles for you communicating, maybe speaking up for yourself in some way. But I feel like you're going to be changing that. And you're going to soar like this bird. You're going to feel so good when you're finally able to speak your mind, speak your truth, speak about what you want, speak about maybe what's hurting you. So let's go ahead and get into our oracle card and see if we can get a little bit more insight. Our first card, perfect, is Trophy, talking about victories, being victorious when speaking up, reaching our goals. We've got Moon. Okay, so Moon sometimes is talking about what's hidden from us, but Moon is also talking about intuition, and I think you know what you need to do. You need to listen to that gut feeling about what it is that you need to do to achieve success in your communication. We have Bellows. Now, this card to me usually talks about like igniting a flame, right? That's what bellows do. You're usually blowing air with the bellows to strengthen a flame. But when I was shuffling, this did land in reverse. Usually with this deck, I do not read reversals, but I felt like it was very important for your reading. And then this is where the mind aspect of your card or of your reading comes through. I feel like, especially with the subconscious, with the Moon card, with our subconscious and our psyche, I feel like we are afraid of speaking up. And so therefore we are envisioning, we are having these fantasies pop up in our mind about how things may go. Maybe you need to speak up about something, about, again, like what's hurting you or something like that, or you need to stand up for yourself, and you're afraid that this is going to actually cause some big argument. This is going to ignite the flames in a wild way. And with it being in reverse, I get the sense from this reversal card in this oracle deck, that is not how it's going to be. That is simply just your mind like preparing you. You feel like you're getting yourself prepared for that argument, but it really is just a fantasy. It's not really going to happen. This to me is more like a weak flame. Okay, it's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. But I'm also getting from this is that if you do not speak up for yourself, you could always remain a weak flame. And so in that case, we actually want this to be in reverse. So you can start some fires, okay? You can start this spark. And that'll put you in a better place. So that's two different ways of looking at that. And whatever resonates with you is what you go with, okay? And then we also have Tower. Now this card also landed in reverse. Talking about standing alone, guidance, government hierarchy, corporate experience, institutions. But For this reading, I definitely felt more like standalone. And so if we're looking at it like this, okay, we've got these reversals. We're letting our fantasies dictate what the future may be, even when we don't know that that's what the outcome's going to be. Okay, we're just fantasizing it. And it's actually not going to be as bad as we think we are, or as we think it is. But this fantasy is also telling us we're going to be alone. And that's not true, okay? That's not the vibe that I'm getting. But sometimes, if we do ignite the flame, and we do end up standing alone, it's not always a bad thing. Because that is you speaking your authenticity. That is you speaking your truth. And if people cannot accept you for who you are, people cannot accept your feelings for what they are, you do not need that in your life. And so we may need to stand alone. We may need to stand alone in our power. But it's not a forever thing. You will find people who match your energy. You will find people who match your fire. And regardless of what resonates with you, when it came to these two cards, you're going to be victorious. Okay, you will see success. You will reach your goals. You will reach achievement. You will win. So let's go ahead and continue with our oracle cards. We've got reincarnation. This to me feels like it would more so be talking about reincarnating yourself in a way that's positive. Maybe you are somebody who has felt like you've lost the old you. You used to be so happy, you used to be so carefree, you know, just something like that as an example. And we lost that. We lost that happiness. And maybe because we let people walk all over us, just as an example. But you're going to be reincarnating your power. You're going to be reincarnating the real you. And you're going to stand in that power. And you're going to feel so much better about it. And you're going to feel so you. You're going to feel so authentic. We also have tranquility. There we go. Alright. It's a new camera and I'm still trying to work with it. It's supposed to have an autofocus. But we've got tranquility. So yeah, we're going to feel tranquil. We're going to feel at ease. We're going to feel that tranquility. We also have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, the cracked open definitely speaks to me a lot here. Where you are, again, reincarnating yourself. This image with the tree and this image with the rose does make me feel like a blooming kind of vibe. You're going to rebloom, or you're going to actually bloom into your real self. And maybe you'll even surprise yourself when you find out who you really are. These last two cards we've got here for you guys is going to be your affirmation cards. And then we'll get into a pendulum, and I'll explain that in just a little bit. But our first card here is true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. What have we been saying? Okay? True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Give yourself permission to feel the hurt. Express the hurt. You need to let that negative energy go. And then you will bloom so beautifully into the real you. And then we also have, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. I don't know how well this card's going to focus. There we go, because it's so dark. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So, we've been in the dark for so long, but we're done with that, right? We're done with that. So let's bring in that positivity. Let's bring in that light. Let's bring in that fire, that power, okay? And when we look within, when we do some healing, we're going to find that fear and we're going to replace it with love. And that is so beautiful for you guys. And I really feel like this, for some of you, I'm getting this energy of just like, yes. And you're just going, yes, that is what I want. That is what I want so bad. That is what I need. Please. I need that. And it's for you. And the universe will give it to you. But you do need to step up for yourself. Okay? You need to put in that work to communicate your feelings. All right. Take your time to take a big, deep breath if you need that, because that is a lot. I can feel the weight. I can feel all that weight that you are carrying. Okay, and we'll have another chance to take some more deep breaths with this pendulum reading. So, if you have seen my last political video, before this video has gone up, I used this pendulum board. It's brand new. And I really like it because we've got multiple rings here. It's not just a yes, no, maybe, rephrase, or anything like that. You do have the yes, you have the no's, you've got possibly, and you've got check again. But then you've got the days of the week, you've got the zodiac signs, you've got letters and numbers, and then the last ring shows the months of the year. And so I wanted to bring this pendulum board out to give you guys the opportunity to ask more than just a yes or no question. If you have a question that is just yes or no, that's perfectly fine. But if you wanted to know, like I gave this example, this is probably going to be the example that I give for each of the videos, but like if you know that you're supposed to be getting a call back for a job this week and you want to know the day that you are going to be getting a call, you can definitely ask that. And you know, it may land on like Tuesday or something, and then that'll be your answer. And then with the zodiac signs and the months of the year, that could be more about timing within the year. Zodiac signs can also be like, oh, what is the sign of the person I'm meant to be with? And it could be like Gemini or something like that. Or like, what does the person's name start with? Maybe it's an L. What day this month, like what numbered day this month am I meeting the one? Something like that. So whatever you feel like you need to ask, the pendulum will tell you, your guides will tell you, my guides will tell you, the spiritual team, my deities, whoever should. So I'm going to do this pendulum like I've done in the past, that I seem to really like. It seemed to work really well. I'm going to pick up the pendulum, I'm going to let it gain momentum. We're going to take 3 deep breaths, and then you can ask your question either out loud or in your head. I'll give it some time, and then I'll count to 3, or I'll go 3, 2, 1, whatever I feel like in the moment. Either way, it'll swing towards your answer. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on that. And you can also go ahead and pause the video if you need more time to think of a question. Alright, so I'm going to let the pendulum gain some momentum. Let's go ahead and take our 3 deep breaths. Now you may ask your question. One, 2, 3. Okay, that took a little bit, but looks like we are getting more of a yes. And from my angle, just trying to it looks like, from my angle, it looks more like this top yes into Monday, into Sagittarius, the letter L, and December. Okay, so yes, Monday, Sagittarius, L, and December. So whichever that resonates with you, just take that as you will, whatever your question was. I'm also kind of thinking, for some of you, because it did take a little bit of a while to actually land on an answer for you guys. And I felt like there was more than one answer. So I'm kind of wondering if we're looking straight down with the yeses, you would then get Thursday, Gemini. I would say either 3 or 4 in June. Okay, so yes, Thursday, Gemini, 3 or 4, maybe 34 in June. So if any of those also resonate with you, take that as you will. Again, I don't know what you asked, so you just take what resonates with you. But I hope that you enjoyed this reading today. That's really all I've got for you guys. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!